We begin tonight with some developing news. It is day 20 of the partial government shutdown. Good evening. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. Talks about building the border wall and the $5.7 billion the president is demanding for its funding broke down yesterday between the two sides after just 15 minutes. And new tonight, the Senate voted to provide back pay for impacted workers when the shutdown ends. Today, President Trump visited the southern border and met border agents to discuss immigration and border security.
And the president still warns he will declare a national emergency for funding if Democrats do not compromise on funding.
I have the absolute right to declare a national emergency. I haven't done it yet. I may do it. If this doesn't work out, probably I will do it. I would almost say definitely.
Democrats continue to pressure Republican colleagues to pass bills that would reopen some government agencies and separate the shutdown from the border wall standoff. Now, the Coast Guard is the only branch of the military that does not get paid during the shutdown because it's part of the Department of Homeland Security.
Eyewitness News reporter Sheena Lusciuto spoke with the wife of an active duty Coast Guard member about how this shutdown is having an impact on their family. Sheena joins us live in studio with more. Sheena?
I talked with a Warwick family that says what scares them the most about this is not knowing how long it will last. They are one of just many families right here in Rhode Island that aren't sure when they'll get their next paycheck.
It's difficult. It's frustrating.
Jamie's a proud wife to a member of the U.S. Coast Guard. He's been serving 13 years, and the job has moved them around plenty.
Yes, there's a lot of concessions on the side of the family.
She sends him off to work and looks forward to seeing him back at home. On this January day, the heat's on to stay warm, and the bills are coming in from Christmas. It's like any other start to the year, but this time they're bracing to get by with one less paycheck.
We don't know when he'll be getting paid for his efforts.
Her husband is one of more than 40,000 people in the Coast Guard who are currently working without pay, all on active duty. The first paycheck of the year depends on funding by Congress.
We both have to go to work.
And just because there's a partial government shutdown, life doesn't slow down. Jamie's a teacher. Their 3-year-old goes to daycare, and while that's expensive, it's their only option. Remember, military orders stationed them far away from home.
And with family being so far away, there isn't anybody here to help out.
It's been stressful, to say the least, but the family says they'll have to find a way to make ends meet.
There may come a point, if this should continue, that someone will have to maybe go out, find a second job. We might need to look around and see what we can kind of sell and part with to try to help ease kind of the stress of this.
And of course, in the military world, you meet people from all over. Jamie says there are couples out there. They are both in the Coast Guard, so they're both going without pay. And she also knows of families where only the member of the Coast Guard brings home a paycheck, making this very difficult. I'm Sheena Lusciuto, Eyewitness News.